polygons, so congruent, and corresponding are going to be two really important words that we talk about. In this lesson, the information that we're talking about from this lesson is going to be really important for one of the lessons that you're going to do in pre-algebra next year. So having this information and this knowledge and learning a little bit about it this year is going to really help for when we talk about this chapter next year. So our first vocabulary word is congruent segments. And congruent segments have equal lengths. So congruent is another way of saying equal. When something is congruent, they are equal. So if congruent segments, like line segments, the length of something, if they have equal lengths, then congruent angles are also equal. So they have equal measures. So if I say two angles are congruent, it means that they're equal. And then we have corresponding parts. These are pairs of angles or sides of different polygons that are in the same relative position. So, and we'll see a little bit more about what that looks like when we talk about the different examples. I'll tell you that in some of these examples, the pictures are going to help, and in other examples, not looking at the pictures is going to help. Okay, so example one is one of those examples that when by not looking at the picture, it actually helps. Now I'm going to show you what we're talking about here with the picture, and then explain how not looking at the picture helps. Okay, so they tell us that the quadrilateral ABCD, and then this symbol right here means congruent. That means they're equal. So the quadrilateral ABCD is congruent to the quadrilateral NLKJ. So what that means is that this picture right here from A to B to C to D matches the same one from M to L to K to J. They're equal. So what that means is the corresponding angles are congruent. So what that means is from here on out, not looking at this picture is going to help. Okay, so I was just showing you the two different quadrilaterals. These are quadrilaterals because they have four sides. So from here, I like to draw a rainbow. So I'm going to use rainbow colors here. So we're going to stop looking at the picture. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to match the letters in order. So I'm going to make A connect to M, and then I'm going to make B connect to L, and then I'm going to make C connect to K, and I'm going to make D connect to J. So what that means is, and I'll go back and fill in these little boxes in a second, but the easiest, fastest way to talk about the corresponding parts, which are the angles and the sides, so we're doing the angles first, is to say this. Angle A, we're going to do this little squiggly line, which means corresponding. So angle A, and this side right here, this little one we come to is B. So we would say angle B corresponds and is congruent to angle L. So we would also fill it in here. Now the next letter I come to is C. So I would say angle C corresponds, and then we could also add a little equal sign as congruent, to angle K, which is here. And then my last one is D. And what this says is angle D corresponds to angle J. And then they want us to use the little congruent because they're equal. So if I knew the measure of D, let's say that this angle right here was, that's an obtuse angle. So let's say it was 110 degrees, okay? If angle D was 110 degrees, guess what angle J would be? 110 degrees, because when they are congruent, they are equal. Now the next thing, we've listed the corresponding angles. The next thing to list are the corresponding sides. The corresponding sides. Now how do we do that? Just remember alphabetical order. And again, remember your rainbow. So I'm going to take the first two letters here, AB, because that represents a side. AB represents this side right here. So I'm going to do alphabetical order again. I mean rainbow. I'm going to do rainbow colors. So I'm going to list them out to the side here, and then we'll go back and fill them in here. And I use this bar above the letters to indicate that it's a side. I kind of overly drew that. Okay, what this means right here is that side AB corresponds to side ML. So if you go back up here and you look, AB corresponds to ML and is congruent. So if I knew the measure of AB, let's say the length of this was 12 inches, then guess what the length of ML would be? 12 inches, because they're congruent. Now the next two sides, so I've got AB, now I would go to BC. So I would say side BC corresponds, and then I would look at the next two letters here, which are LK. So side BC corresponds to side LK, which means if I knew the measure of one of these, I would automatically know the measure of the other one because they're congruent. Now I would look at the next two letters, which are CD. So I look at the next two letters here, CD, and then the next two letters here, which would be KL. So now I know that CD corresponds to KL. In this case, I know that they're congruent. So triangle MNO is red, triangle MNO. And it refers to the triangle that has the vertices M, N, and O. Okay, so these would be the angles. This is angle M, angle N, and angle O. Now they tell us angle N is 28 degrees, and they tell us angle O is 55 degrees. Now they ask us, this right here means find the measure, M means measure, find the measure of angle P. And you're going, wait a second, where's angle P? Well, angle P is over here. Again, look at the picture to see that, but from here, I would draw my little rainbow so that I know that angle M matches with angle P, angle N matches with Q, and angle O matches with R. So, right here, the solution, if I know that the measure of angle M corresponds, and then here this tells us it's congruent, so they're equal. So angle M corresponds to angle P. So they're corresponding angles. So they have the same measure. So now, do I know the measure of angle M? It doesn't tell me that. But what do I know about the angles of a triangle? They add up to be 180 degrees. So I know that whatever the measure of angle M is, plus 55 degrees, plus 28 degrees, is going to equal 180. So when I add 55 and 28, or so again, I know that I'm going to add 55 and 28. So when I add those two together, I get 83. So now I'm asking, what number plus 83 equals 180? And when I do the math there, I get 97 degrees. So I know that this measure up here, the measure of angle M, is 97. Why? Because 97 plus 55 plus 28 equals 180. And I did that by subtracting 83 from each side. So from here, I go back and I look at my little rainbow. I know that the measure of M and the measure of P are equal. So I just found the measure of M. It's 97. Because the measure of M equals the measure of P, guess what the measure of P is? It is also 97 degrees. And that would be your answer. Okay, now we go down here to the guided practice. It asks us to find the length of QR. Okay, so I'm going to go back up here, and QR is right here. So I want to find the measure of QR. Well, that's here. QR. I don't know that. But what I do know is, what does QR up here correspond to? What letters does it match over here? So if you have QR here, they match NO here. So I'm going to go look at this triangle right here, NO. Do I know the measure of NO? Yes, it is 7. So guess what the measure or the length of QR is? It's also going to be, and they tell us, it's 7 inches. Right there. On number 3, they want us to find the measure of angle Q. So I'm going to go back up here, and I'm going to look at angle Q. And I'm going to look at what line I drew. I drew to N. So that means that if I know the measure of angle N, that's going to equal the measure of angle Q. Well, I'm going to look for N. Do I know what the measure of N is? It's 28. So guess what the measure of angle Q is going to be? 28. It's really, really, really important that you use the letters and not the pictures, okay? Because they intentionally rotate these objects so that they don't match up when you're looking at them. But if you look here, that's how you can figure out if they match or not. All right? going to go to the last page, second to last page. Okay, so there's 4 pages here. And I'm going to talk about the 3 different kinds of corresponding triangles. Okay, so we have the SSS, which is the side, side, side. And what that means is if 3 sides of one triangle are congruent, to 3 sides of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Now, how do we know that? Remember the notches. So, I have 1 notch from A to B, and then I have 1 notch from D to E. And then I have 2 notches from B to C, and then 2 notches from E to F, meaning they match. And then I have 3 notches from D to F, and 3 from A to C. So if I was to list this triangle, if I was to name it, it's customary to do it in alphabetical order, A, B, C. Okay, now, if I was going to do the alphabetical order for the other triangle, it would be D, E, F. So A and B correspond to D and E, and then B and C correspond to E and F, and then A and C correspond to F and D. So I can see that because the notches match, these triangles are congruent. Okay, use that little sign right there. So ABC is congruent to DEF because of the side, side, side. Now, the next one we have is side, angle, side. Okay, so you guys are going to look in your book for the homework, and I'm going to have it written on the board. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is pull up your practice A, even though, actually, I think I'll probably print that off and give it to you. So I'll have the copies of that. So 1, 2, and 3 are vocabulary words. Now, on 4, 5, 6, and 7, you need to look here. Okay? And the first thing that I would do is draw your rainbow. Draw your rainbow. Okay? And it asks you to name the 4 pairs of congruent angles. By drawing your rainbow like that, from there all you need to do is something along the lines of, okay, angle A corresponds to angle L. And then you need to do it for the next 3 angles. And then number 5 says, find the measure of angle B. Well, you look at B and you see that it corresponds to M. Okay, so we're trying to find B, but we know it corresponds to M. Now, we can't find that just yet because we need to figure out what the measure of B is. Okay, so to find the measure of angle B, you need to know that this represents 90 degrees, this represents 90 degrees, this is 102, and whatever the measure of B is, they all have to add up to equal 360 degrees. So you're going to have to do a little bit of math here by adding 90, 90, and 102 and subtracting it from 360. From there, you'll be able to find the measure of B. And if you look at number 7, it wants you to find the measure of M, which you know M and B match. And then they want you to also find the measure of BC. When you look up here, you see, okay, here's BC. What does BC correspond to in this one? MN. So you go over here and you look and you went, oh, I know what MN is. So if I know MN, then I know BC. So from there. Now, number 8 wants you to match the triangles. That are shown. So you have to pick. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, of the 5, there's going to be 2 pairs that match. So one of them isn't going to match anything. The other 4 will end up having they will each have a partner. Okay, so you've got to figure out which one those are. And then 9, you're going to do 9, 10, 11, and 12, and you're going to have to use your notes there. So you're going to have to name all the corresponding angles. Again, draw your rainbow here by looking here. And then the sides, which is just like what we did in the notes. And then from there, they're going to tell you to find different things. Okay, so you're going to have to use your notes to find that. As far as 13 and 14, I'm going to have you. No, I want you to do number 13 and 14, and that's the either side angle side or side 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 or angle side angle. So you're going to have to pick those. So you're probably going to have